Emergency dad jokes. What did 50 Cent do when he started to get hungry? 58. Guys, remember when I found the abandoned school bus? Look, right there. No wonder you can't see it when this is fully grown. Look at how tall the grass is now. We drove right up to it last time. All right, let's go to camp. Woohoo! Welcome back to another video and another adventure. This is the trial run for an ATV camping adventure. I've got all the gear that I need, and here we go. Inside the big pouch is extra batteries for the camera. I got 2 cameras going. I should turn this one off. I got 2 cameras, I got a first aid kit, I got extra batteries and stuff like that. It just makes it easier if I need to grab a battery, and really handy. I don't have to stop, dig into these pouches that are on the back of the machine. Okay, let's get camp set up. Pile of rocks here. I mean, this has been here forever, so we're gonna sort of dig these up or whatever. We're gonna grab these, we're gonna make it into a fire pit. We'll probably set up the tent maybe right over here. This is like the softest short grass. When I came out here, I have a small air mattress. I've got all my lightweight gear, but this is just gonna make it so soft underneath the tent. So, all right, let's get set up and get this adventure happening. It's all my cooking stuff. So I've got a stove, fire starter, I've got a cup, got some food, a bowl, coffee. I got 2 packets of food actually in the jet boil. I've got the little drip filter, bowl, knife, fork, And inside this titanium pot is a an isobutane canister that I can use with this micro camp stove that's right here, or with the Jetboil. Grab some firewood first, and then go from there. But look at that, guys. You want to talk about a simple ATV camp setup? All of that fit on the machine, except for some firewood. Not a big deal. Alright, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris. I do a lot of camping. That's basically what my content is. Recently I got this ATV, I don't know, maybe like 2 months ago. It's like a 20-year-old machine that was kept in like mint condition. So runs really well. I put a couple of accessories on there, all of those storage compartments that are mounted onto it, sort of soft pack type. And that holds everything that you need for camping adventures. So I'm trying to get out and do some more ATV camping, because some of the places that I've explored last summer were only accessible with a four-wheeler. You can't get a vehicle in there, but they are like prime spots, lakefront, just like gorgeous, gorgeous areas. I'm at home, I'm on my property. So we have several acres, we'll say, out behind our place. We snowshoe out here all the time with the dogs. I did a trek out there when I first got the machine out to the creek. That's over this way. So there's about, between us and the neighbors, the other farm that's over there, there's got to be 60 or 70 acres of property. Right now we're on our property. So for those of you that have been with the channel for a bit, you may have realized I haven't put out too many videos in the last month, at least, maybe 5 weeks or more. I took a break. If you've been following along, I've consistently put out one video a week for years. I think I have 250 videos out now, and it's a lot. So I took a break for about a month and a half, and which was good. But the last little bit, I've been anxious as I've been building this trail network on the ATV. I've been anxious to get out. I'm like, okay, it's time. So here we go. Thanks for sticking around. If I've had a couple people, close friends of mine, that have said, you must have been busy because you haven't put out any content recently. Yeah, I just took a break. That's it. But now we're back. It's summer, and yeah, let's get into this. All right, let's do this. There's not a lot of breeze at the moment, which is kind of nice for one to have a fire, but at the same time, it doesn't help with the bugs. And if any of you know summer in Ontario, we got bugs. Here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be a short fire. This stuff's like balsa wood, it's so dry. we go. Let's find a stable spot for it. Right there. Well, you can see the shadow line there. The sun is just about to drop behind that those bushes right there. So I've got about 2 hours left, or less, an hour and a half of sunlight. Let's give that a shake. A prisoner escaped by putting a paper towel on his head and walking out of jail. If you see him, there's a bounty on his head. Wow, this stuff was bone dry. I do have a bowl, but I'm eating out of the bag. Oh yeah. It's my first time, oh, the skeeters. It's my first time having this one. Backpacker's Pantry lasagna. It's pretty good. It's hearty. It's got some good flavor. But just the right amount of water. It was kind of a guess. Some of the other ones, they put a little line marker to show you how much to fill. This one just tells you the amount. I kind of gauged it off here. This one does have little markers on the inside of the pot, but that's good. All right, I'm gonna sit, eat this, probably the whole bag, enjoy this cold beverage. What do I got? Side Launch Brewing in Ontario, Northbound Lager. Yeah, guys, I'm definitely getting this one again. Backpacker's Pantry lasagna. This one's really, really good. Cooked perfect, no dry, chunky spots, and it's not too watery and it's not too dry, just the right amount. Bugs aren't too bad. Fire's helping for sure. Okay. It's a good test for camping adventure, my buddy Ben, because I know you're watching. He recently got a machine as well, so we've been trying to organize an ATV camping adventure, the two of us. So hopefully that happens soon. So it's a good trial run. I know what I need, I know what I've got, and we'll be good to go. So, and yes, I do have bear spray on my belt because there are bears out here. We have coyotes out here. Not every night, but three, 4 times a week through all of these farmer fields and these forests and everything else. They've been right on our property at our house. So, all right. Cheers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Good morning. Sun's poking up over here. It's not cold out, but I wear the beanie because I don't have a lot of insulation on the top when I'm sleeping, even in the summertime. Let's make some coffee. There's lots of condensation on the outside. And what I didn't do, what I normally do is I take the cloth off of this and then just bring it inside overnight, which I forgot to do. And this is soaked, so well, I've got a jacket. We can put a jacket on here to sit down, but that's the rest of our fire. I didn't collect any more wood yet, but let's boil up some water and make a coffee. And look at this, gorgeous. Pretty cozy spot, I'll tell you, for a test run. This is all right. The only thing I didn't bring, which would be if it was multiple days, was a cooler. Obviously, this this setup, it came with a cooler that fits perfectly inside, and because I'm by myself, I could fit it right here, and I'd have enough stuff for a couple of days. But this is just a test run, so there you go. Let's make coffee. We're gonna try this. It's a single-use packet. Big Fish Coffee Company. We got these, a couple of these, when we were on our road trip from British Columbia back to Ontario at a nice little outdoor shop. And that's it. So we're gonna try one of these pour over packets. There's a deer right there. Let me grab my cell phone and I'll zoom in. Morning. Just turned around and boom, there he was. Well, that's pretty good coffee. Man, that's really good coffee. We'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, it's free. I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. Not a lot, but yeah, let's do that. Let's get to 5,000. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye.